Yeah. I don't think there's a Star Wars Funko he doesn't have.
It's very possible.
Ow. You should try and sell the duplicates.
I don't think he has any duplicates.
I think he has some duplicate stormtroopers.
Alright, I'm recording now.
Okay.
We're all good. I'll even, you know, when some people come on, I'll even ask them about the movie, and they'll tell you, well, you won't be able to hear them. They'll tell you how good that movie was.
I want to see it.
Okay? And then maybe we can move into some of the ones that are, you might be a little too young for them, but they're still good movies.
Are they like
Do you remember the
funny?
Do you remember the joke, the funny Robin Hood movie that I was watching?
No.
No, you don't remember?
Oh yeah.
That same guy wrote that movie.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I love that Robin Hood movie.
See, that's funny. Okay. All right, guys. We'll start in a minute. I'm just having a discussion explaining Mel Brooks to my 9-year-old daughter. She saw the DVD case for Spaceballs, so we're gonna watch it sometime in the near future. All right, so you guys know the deal. We're just gonna give it a minute, let a few more people get on. We're only, you know, I know most people, they jump on after a little while. And don't forget to post your username. My obligatory opening statement. Okay. Alright guys, tonight we've got ourselves the recently released Supergirl from Cryptozoic. Because of the storm and everything, I guess it got delayed getting to me by a couple of days, so we're a couple days late, but looks to be a pretty fun product. Fingers crossed. We're going for a Supergirl autograph. They don't seem to be super hard to get. I'm not sure exactly what the odds are. If they're not one a case, I'm sure we won't get one. My luck, especially after opening up that Star Wars, my luck has not been that good. So, break sponsored by Blowout Cards. Thank you to them as always. Blah, blah, blah. Now, I know this has only been out for a few days, and there's only, I think, 2 redemptions in this product. That's all of them. And I believe if I read, sorry about there being some cards over here, but I'm just out of space on my tables right now. I've got, you probably can't see it, but back there, that's all the Star Wars and stuff that still has to be mailed out from people asking me to wait until the other breaks are done, and people that I've been emailing for months that don't seem to. Alright, so I'm going to be, at least for the first box or two, I want to be real careful on the order I open these, because a lot of times Cryptozoic's kind of the same, in the same general location will be the autograph and patch, prop, whatever. And also on the parallels, I have the checklist open right now. I'm just going to jump back over there for a quick second. So let's see, it's red foil. Alright, so I am looking for red foils. I'm assuming it's a small super logo, you know, the S. Just don't want to miss them. Just waiting to see cat quotes insert. Oh, real quick before we get too far into this, like I had mentioned in the thread, so here I put them all on top loaders. They came in a bag. That is, I'll call it the expansion set of cat quotes. These were exclusive to the Philly Non-Sport Show last year. They only made 300 sets, so if you're looking at having a complete master set of the cards, you can only make 300 sets. And also there was a P2 promo which was exclusive to the Philly show. After the break is done, I will random that set off and give it to somebody. Figure that'd be a nice little bonus. So nobody wants to talk tonight. We got a bunch of watchers on there, all a bunch of lurkers. And just want to make sure, except for Star Power, I think that's the... Oh, so cat quotes are 1 in 18 packs, is that right? I'm on Cardboard Connection. Well, if that's the case, they're not going to be part of the Mini Masters. And the Supergirl art puzzles 1 in 18 packs. Oh, how do you like that? Ah, there you are, Zelda. You are a lurker. So we'll have to see. Alright, so after I break everything and sort it, so the cat quotes and the art puzzle, here's our foil. I'll show you in just a second. Yeah, it's a typical, refractor type card. Yeah, depending on how much stuff we get, either I'll make Mini Master 1 get those, or they'll be 2 separate items. I don't remember. Here's one of the red foils. I don't remember how I broke it down in the break, if I even had it separate, because a lot of times those particulars we don't know yet. Let me see how I... Base and inserts, 12 spots for... I said 6 spots for base and inserts, so... yeah, matter of fact, there's even... Since there's 2 different foil parallels, because they didn't say it. So we'll have some extra hits, so... I'll probably put them with the first Mini Master. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she signed, I'll say, 50, 60 cards in all. Maybe about 20, 25 of each one. So she'll probably end up being like 1 in every 3 cases. I'm taking a guess, since we haven't seen... I've seen enough of them pop up. This is a relic card of some kind. Alright, what do we get first? And we start with Laura Benanti as Astra. It's a plain black piece, a little shiny. I don't know if it's gonna really, it's probably not gonna really show. Well, Gustin, right off the bat, he only signed 15 cards. Didn't he have 3 versions as well, and he only signed 5 of each kind? Alright, so right row, bottom pack was the relic. Now they never said like how many Stephen Amell signed. Another foil. I don't believe. Another foil. Tell you, there's a red. Those cases are they've come down a bit. I don't know if the odds of pulling a grant make it worth. I don't know how many of them have been pulled. Because if there's only 15, maybe I want to say somewhere between 7 and 10 were pulled. That's one of the puzzle cards. That's 3 reds, so that should be it. Nothing in the middle row. You know, I'm trying to think if I ever even saw one of his autographs. But even with having him in it, I think because it was so far in, I feel like not that much of it was opened. No, the Amel. Here's our first autograph. There's only a couple packs left. I'll open the rest. Now also, I saw in George's break, he got 13 autographs. I don't know if that is common or if it's just every once in a while you get an extra. Like I said, the Green Arrow autograph from, what was that, Season 4? They finally got him in? Season 3 or Season 4, I forget what season they're on. First autograph is an inscription, and we got ourselves Hope Lauren as Bizarro. And it says, Bizarro girl just want love. I have not checked any of these yet. I know a few people, again, don't know who it was. This one I wonder if the packs are shifted. Yeah, packs are shifted. I felt a little bulge in this one. Alright, so I'm just going to jump just for... Alright, yep. I'm going to open up the middle row first. Bottom pack in the right row definitely has a relic or prop or whatever in it. Red foil. You think there'd be enough interest to make a Black Lightning set? I enjoy watching that show.
With your wife.
Yeah, with my wife. I got her hooked on that, and I got her hooked on Cloak and Dagger. Oh, autograph already. Alright, so much for doing that middle row, unless this one's got 2 in it. Alright, so here's the question. We got 6 of you now, so I expect some answers. Who else should we be looking for? I'm not familiar enough with the show or the actresses, you know, besides obviously getting the Melissa printing plate. Maybe that's why the autograph was pushed to the middle. Okay. Well, that's not her. There's our cat quotes. Our printing plate's cool. It's a printing plate of one of the wardrobe cards, and it's a Kara Danvers. Oh, that's a foil. Almost couldn't tell. You know, the one thing that kind of stinks on these cards is that they put a little bit too much slack in the wrapper, and like this is how most of the packs are coming out, where the top and bottom card are shifted. So I'm not saying that they're like creased bent, but they're kind of pushed a little bit. It seems it's every single pack is like that, where the top and bottom card are pushed, are offset of what's in the middle. Good thing the hits are always in the middle. Just hope that we have enough extra base cards in this thing to make up if any of them are actually damaged. I don't think I ever got my third red foil. Or did I get? I just want to. Oh no, I did. So I get for not paying attention. Oh, sweet piece here. It's got some texture to it. So that's our wardrobe card. That yellow top. It's not one of the rare ones. Then we got, that is not the same one, but then here's another. It's a magenta plate. I know the color doesn't show up, but it's definitely magenta. And so I just need to turn the ringer off on my phone before the thing starts going crazy. And autograph is Eve Torres as Maxima. Whoops, wrong one. The name sounded familiar. Maybe that's how I had heard it. No, that's not a wardrobe that time. Maybe the second pack down. Can't quite tell. And the guess was a little over 400 cases, I thought I had seen. So, pretty low production. Oh, okay. I wonder if they were thinking on printing more, and for whatever reason they didn't. I mean, to have the main character pop up so frequently. When you think about it, she shouldn't be any more or less. I mean, except for the fact that she, the show isn't as old. She shouldn't be any more or less famous than Flash or Green Arrow. I wonder where the... I'm just looking for a thick pack. Not catching it. Oh, wait a minute. This is it right here. Oh. It really wouldn't be much different than like those Game of Thrones breaks where we're combining seasons. The only thing would be not everybody is a fan of all the shows, I guess. Like, for me, I've never watched Green Arrow, but I watch Legends, I watch Flash, I watch Black Lightning. Never watched Supergirl. Oops. I guess we're back to the autographs roughly in the middle of the left row on this box. Of course, unless the pack shifted, the wardrobe was in the bottom middle row instead of the bottom right row. Oh, there's our autograph. When I first saw this picture, I thought for a second I thought that was Gary Busey. Come on. Come on. All right. Chris Browning as Ben Kroll. And it doesn't want to focus. Oh, there it goes. And what is our wardrobe? And we got our first short print. And Silver Banshee, 21 of 49, and it's like a kind of feels leathery with a bunch of holes in it. When they showed a picture of one of the ones like this, I think it was on the product page, I didn't realize it was holes. I thought it was like a pattern. Kind of looked like raindrops. Okay, we're back to where we were. I'm sure that got recorded, Mia.
It wasn't me. That was you.
Alright, we're up to 7 guys. You ready? Topic of the night right now. Mel Brooks. Have you seen his movies? What do you think of them? I don't think anybody was on yet when I was saying about how my daughter had seen the... Does this feel a little thicker? I guess not. She had seen the DVD on my shelf for Spaceballs, and she wants to watch it. And I was telling her how, in my opinion, how good his movies were. I mean, I think some of them they're going to be over her head, but something like Spaceballs or Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Be pretty simple. Yeah. Yeah, I think she'd probably be okay with that one. Young Frankenstein. You know Frankenstein, the monster?
I know what Frankenstein is, yeah.
So he did one called Young Frankenstein. Actually, it's Frankenstein. That was part of the joke. And his lab guy had a hump in his back and it would keep switching sides.
Ew.
All right, 3 packs. Which one has the autograph? I lost count. And nope. We got Brianna Venskis as Agent Vasquez. And we get, for our wardrobe, some plaid. Jeremy Jordan as Wind Shot. We're going to pause for just a quick second here. I just need to refresh some screens. I got way too many windows open right now, and it's slowing me down. Alright, we're doing good on the Game of Thrones break. Alright, we're doing good there too. Just want to make sure they're moving along. Box 5. Third of the way done. Not there this time. I don't feel it there either. So, except for you, Blue, I guess nobody's a Mel Brooks fan. Cat quotes. And maybe she gets a little bit older, we can move over to History of the World and the producers and the 7 chairs and oh god, I had one in my head and I lost it. Blazing Saddles. Oh yeah, yeah, Blazing Saddles was Mel Brooks. I said they're definitely a little bit above a 9-year-old. Here's our first star power. This is just a regular red. And who do we get here? Hank Henshaw. Alright, one down. We got at least 2 more to go. know, on that's the wardrobe card or prop card. I never really watched Curb Your Enthusiasm. I know everybody said you should watch it. It's really good. I don't know, never got into it. I watched Game of Thrones, and that was it recently. I used to love that show. You guys ever remember that show, Carnival? Well, it was Carnival. God, it's got to be almost 15 years ago now. The show never really ended. They just stopped it. Well, it went 2 seasons. Well, you think about it, if somebody doesn't have, I mean, you would think you would have heard of it, but if somebody doesn't have HBO, then I could see not knowing about it, at least, except for knowing the title. Whoever it was that posted earlier about how they're behind on so many shows. I mean, there's so many shows out there. There's the autograph's in that pack. I didn't see who it was. I just caught the corner of the card. You know, everybody tells you, oh, you got to watch this show, and you never get to it. All right. Oh, here's this Kyler Lee wardrobe card. It's just plain black. But even plain black, I guess if she's number 2 in the popularity list, then it'd still be good. It's not a short print or anything. Well, at least it's not numbered. Alright, who do we do for the autograph? And Gary Casper as Cahoon. Nope, not in that first pack again. Season 1 of Game of Thrones. Well, I never watched it yet, so you're still ahead of me. But like I said, I still, except for the crossover episodes, I never watched Green Arrow either. I figure if I can't keep up with the couple I do watch, what good is adding another? it's not the bottom of any of those. Let's stop molesting packs and get to opening. Is this it? Yeah, this is it here. And it's like I can't tell if it's like a pattern or if it's torn. Jenna Dewan Tatum as Lucy Lane. I just saw her on something. What did I just see her on? Drawing a blank. They need to do a have two versions of that, right? Isn't she divorced now? One with the Tatum and one without. See that? Great minds think alike. So I didn't check all the odds. Are we supposed to get? Are we guaranteed a dual wardrobe? And just jump over to the checklist again. Or is it just part of the regular? Sometimes they used to break those apart and sometimes they didn't. Dual wardrobe, 1 in 120 packs. Jeez. So we should get 2 of them. And we still haven't seen one yet. Let's see. All right, there's an autograph. Wait and see who we get. Huh. See that? Every time something's a little out of whack. Here's our duel. Alright, this is 66 of 98. That's a weird number. So this is a duel of Kara. It's a pink sweater and then like a plaid shirt. So that when the collation, no, I shouldn't say the collation, but when the order of packs gets a little out of whack, well, just think about how small that suit is. I mean, how many things are they going to get? All right, here we go. Let's see who we get. I'm going to be just as surprised as you. Card 1, nobody. Card 2, nobody. Card 3, upside down. And who'd we get here? Emma Caulfield as Cameron Chase. That's a nice signature. I like that. Nice and circular. I'll tell you what, that redemption that they gave away in Philly last year for the shirt, I don't know how big she is. This thing looked like it was made for a 2-year-old. It was so tiny. I mean, I guess it stretches out. But holy cow. Not there. There's our wardrobe. Should probably do this middle since the wardrobe was in there. Let's see if maybe there won't be anything else. So we're just past the halfway point. Oh, you know what? I wanted to check just every so often because I make sure I don't miss any. So we should have 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. I didn't miss any of the red foils. I'm always afraid I'm going to miss them and then have to go searching again when I sort the cards. You know what else is nice too is that no, never mind. Felt stiff there for a second. Is that the duals are extra? They do not. Oh, here's our autograph. Holy cow! That is that's an autograph and a half. So you know you have 2 extra wardrobe / prop cards right off the bat. Then there's the red foils, which you kind of knew they were going to be there, but you can't guarantee it, so I can't include it in the break. You know, when I do the breakdown. But you know they usually do that. And then the printing plate, same thing. They don't guarantee them yet, but you know they're almost always there. So it makes for a good amount of picks to sneak back up. Especially if we get 2 printing plates, which it seems like you can do that. Especially, you know, you figure they pack out. You know, I mean, George gives away a lot of stuff, but you figure if they pack out most of the plates, you got. Is this a typical set? Is it 72 cards in the base set? I didn't check. Yeah, 72 cards. I don't know if they did plates of the autographs. They obviously did plates for the wardrobes. So here's 280. So if they packed out all the plates to the base set, that's 288. And then the wardrobe cards, I don't know how many wardrobe cards there are, but it's got to be close to another 100. And then if they did printing plates of the inserts too. Oh, this is hard. Alright, so we got a wardrobe here. So either I was wrong or we got our other double. There's our dual. Let's Let's see if they have any other little bonuses in this box. It doesn't look like it. Alright, let's start with our single. Who'd we get? Okay, so we got Cat. It's a purple top. Has Callista Flockhart ever signed for anything? Our duel, what'd we get? Hey, Blue, just so you know, so when you said that they only did 25 of them, you mean like that one right there? And this is number 25 of 25. Let me see if I can get that to focus. Focus! I can't quite read it, but there you go. Oh, yeah. Alright, and then our autograph was, I gotta tell you, I honestly cannot read this thing, but it's inscribed, and I'm guessing it says my name is John Johns at the top there, because it kind of looks like a double Z. Yeah, I can't. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what it's. Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. There we go. Because it's hard to read, but I mean, it looks like a double Z at the end, so I'll have to assume that that's what it says. Okay, now here's a serious question. Think about this. If we are lucky enough, yeah, I mean, I know who it is. I'm just saying, it was. I'm making an educated guess. If that's what it meant to say, but I'm sure after 100 and something cards he signed. All right, so the single wardrobe is not at the bottom of any of the packs, any of the rows. I mean. I'm going to guess that means that the other, our next star power is going to be in this box. You know who I was hoping to pull, and not like it's anybody big, but when I saw that, oh yeah, that I'm sorry, that is what I was going to say. I got sidetracked. Yeah, so if we pull the autograph and that suit card, I think you should take the suit card because it's more rare than the autograph. That suit card, is not going to go down in value anytime soon. The autograph, if it is, I'm not going to say common, but not quite as rare as she was expected to be. Of course, she wasn't expected to be in it at all. But that's a good thing. And you know what? Big shout out to George and Cryptozoic, because as much as everybody was not happy that this thing kept getting pushed back, months, but they held out until because they knew they were getting their cards back, and they held out, and they did good by everybody. But anyway, Red Tornado. I used to watch the Justice League cartoon. It used to be on Friday nights or something, and then it became like Justice League Unlimited. I can't remember exactly, but I remember a couple of episodes with him in them, and I just thought he was kind of a neat character, being that he's just an android. Kind of reminded me of Vision a little bit. And for those of you that are watching this, please post in the break thread for this if the cat quotes and the puzzle inserts, the ones that are only 2 per box. So that's a wardrobe card. So we're only going to get one set, maybe a set and some extras. I forget how many cards are in the cat quote set. Oh, it's 10, I believe. So if they should just be their own picks, or if they should just go to, say, the base and insert spot 1. Here's our autograph. This is star power. It feels a little thick. Yep. Oh, come on. Oh, it's silver. All right. Well, it's still a double. Silver of Hank Henshaw. And still waiting for George. Now that feels like a wardrobe card. Well, you know what? That's not a wardrobe card. Still waiting for George, though, to come through with another DC comic set. I'm pushing hard for. I want to see. We'll call it DC Master Series, and that'll be their answer to Marvel Masterpieces. Heavier stock, numbered base cards, sketch heavy. A good high quality. It doesn't have to be as high end as Marvel Masterpieces, but say somewhere in the middle. Like say $8 packs instead of $20 packs. Oh, we got 2 autographs. So we even got an extra autograph. Who does have the #1 pick in this break? Because that'd be the person to, if they're on here right now, to ask about, what would you do? And we got a prop. Kal-El's blanket. And Britt Morgan is Livewire. She wrote Zap. Female characters, always good. And you know what they say. Like I said, what are you going to choose? I'm still taking the suit. But, oh, come on, focus. Let me have my moment. I know it's not the Supergirl version, but still, can't go wrong. All right, now I gotta. Oh, Dragon Glass bought the #1 spot from Top Dog. Or traded for it. I don't know what he did. But you know what? Dragon Glass probably isn't even on because he's in England. I'm trying to find this spot. At least that's what I wrote here. Oh yeah, I have pick #1 from Top Dog. Yep. So he bought the #1 pick. He's going to be quite happy. But yeah, he's in England, so he's 6 hours ahead. So unless he's a night owl. I know like Bear Min is in England, and he's usually up this late. Oh, you know what? I didn't check is who has the number 2 pick, because that's actually number 2 is just as good as number 1. Flash '07 has the number 2 pick. Flash is definitely in the U.S. I don't know where he lives. Should I even bother with the last 4 boxes? We already got our 2 doubles. We got a printing plate. So we probably have enough extras to run through the draft list. The only thing I won't have is I don't have enough cards to make all the base sets. Well, like I said, I'm not super familiar, but you got the Silver Banshee relic is really cool looking. You got the 2 duels. You got the other SPs and 2 other good autographs plus a printing plate. So I don't think you're going to have any problems getting something, you know, that has decent value to it at spot 5. And we got ourselves a gold star power, Kara Zor-El. And this is 10 of 25. Just keeps giving, doesn't it? I mean, I know the star powers aren't as popular, but still, it's a gold. And we should still get one more red. Unless, I don't think the gold replaces the red. The gold does not have odds to it, I believe. Because I think it just says gold is numbered out of 25 and blacks are 1 of 1. So I think that's an extra hit as well. Star power. Oh, gold, 1 in 480 packs. But still, it doesn't replace as far as I know. Oh, wait a minute. Star powers are all one spot. I forgot the way I had that set. So it just makes that spot that much better. That's got a wardrobe in it. That they do. That's the thing that would be nice, you know, if, and I understand that this is a TV show, it's not a movie, you know, and all that kind of crap, but just to have, you know, honest dialogue with Tops and Upper Deck about how come they can't or won't or don't, you know, get relics. You know, instead of just leaving everybody in the dark, actually, you know, explain everything instead of just saying, sorry, we can't do it, and have that be good enough of an answer. Alright, somebody help me out here. Alright, so Helen Slater as Eliza Danvers. Like, her name sounds familiar to me too. What else would I know Helen Slater from? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Alright, we got ourselves another shirt pattern of Kara. Is she gonna have any clothes left for the show? Or they get her a whole new wardrobe? Nope. Oh, I don't think so. Nope. You know, I vaguely remember that movie, and I remember it being a complete mess. Also, I don't know how many, I don't know how old any of you guys are that are on here right now. Why did I think The Legend of Billie Jean was Lori Petty? But I don't remember. I don't know how old some of you guys are, or how many movies you've seen. But like that Supergirl movie. How many of you guys have seen the Nick Fury movie with David Hasselhoff? And I can't remember if she was actually like supposed to be Black Widow or if she was just another agent. But it was Lisa Rinna. Oh, that's a wardrobe. I wasn't paying attention. And there's our autograph. And, oops. Oh, we got another duel. That's 3 duels. I guess because the odds are 1 in 120. So it makes sense every once in a while you get a 3rd duel. This case really delivers. Gotta say it again. Thank you, George. Yeah. And if anybody that's at the end of this thing, especially in the snake part of the break, if you do not want your base spot, let me know. I donate them. I'll keep 1 base set for myself. I have a collection of base sets. I try and make a base set of everything I've opened with all the extra cards. So I have an entire shelf full of base sets that they take up more space than they're worth. Oh, that one's upside down. Yeah. But kind of like my my collection that keeps going. If not, though, in the snake end of this thing, if anybody's interested, I'd be interested in picking up a base spot on the cheap, obviously, because I am a cheap person. Alright, we'll do the autograph first because I don't think this is anybody. Jeff Branson as Detective Carl Draper. And we'll do the single first. And we got a cat shirt with a part pattern, part not pattern. And our duel is another Kara, so two different tops. Not numbered or anything. Are the duels like pretty much all her? I said I didn't really inspect the checklist too much. Let's see real quick. Duel, let's see, 4 of them, 4 of the 8, so half of them are her. Now we have 2 boxes left. Let's see if this thing just keeps going. I am keeping my fingers crossed. I would kill if we pulled one of those 2 redemptions. Oh, that's right. I saw that you had won that. I want a prop from Flash. Back. It's been a while now. I want to see he's back like in February. He gives away a lot of stuff. My trash box is getting full of wrappers. So like I was saying, we are on 2 boxes left. So expected pulls out of these last 2 boxes are 2 autographs, 2 wardrobes, and I believe 1 star power. That is, oh, and there's our star power. And like I said, it's just the red, like we were expecting. And we got James Olsen. Okay. Now, 2 boxes left, expected pulls, 2 wardrobe, 2 autographs. The Now the box that had 2 autographs in it, that was the box that had the Melissa in it, right? So it must have been like that, like a late edition where they, you know, snuck it into the packs, or into the boxes, excuse me. So again, I am holding out hope here that what else we can expect is a possibility of a second printing plate, as well as the redemption, which would just, I mean, that would be the icing on the cake to this thing. There's our wardrobe card. It is numbered. I saw that much. Counting the dual, I think that'll be our 4th numbered relic. And if you guys haven't, that are watching this, just like Zelda just said, if you guys are on Twitter, if you follow George at Cryptozoic, I honestly don't know how you pronounce his last name, Nadeau, it's like Nadeau, something like that. He's always giving away cards, and his Twitter following has increased tremendously over the last year. You know, on average, you probably see, all you have to do is retweet the giveaway. So he's up to, you know, geez, sometimes you wouldn't even see 100 entries. Now you'll see 300-400 entries on some of the cards. But he's a good dude. He answers your questions. That was the autograph. I didn't see who it was. And he goes to all the shows, so you've probably seen him. Alright, we got Glenn Morshower as General Sam Lane. And our relic is another shirt of Kara. This is number 60 of 99. Alright, before we get to this last box, I just need to go jump over and see how everybody's doing on the brakes. I'm sure it's stalled out somewhere. Yep. Alright, so that's stalled out. Who's got pick 34? Let's see. It's in the list, so sorry about this. Just these brakes all just run together. Okay, there's that, and then let's see, did Star Wars stall out too? It did. Alright, So it's just terrible. The anticipation of the last box. I mean, let's be honest. Can there, except for pulling something like a redemption, there's nothing that can make this break any better. Okay. Sorry about that slight delay. Alright, let's get this last box. Let's get that redemption out of here. It's calling us. It's my pleasure. I enjoy doing it. But I gotta tell you, is this a wardrobe art? No. It's way too much work than it's worth. If I didn't have fun opening these cards. I just want to at least end halfway decent. I don't want to, you know, completely bomb out. This is a wardrobe. Alright, so we got a wardrobe. I think we got a... I don't think it's a double, but, you know, they said there's only so many characters that they're going to do wardrobe cards of. Oh, that's right. Oh, get out of here. 2 wardrobes in this last box. Neither of them are numbered, but it's an extra wardrobe. So that's a nice little bonus. Yeah. Yeah. Now I have not seen, like I said, I think I've only ever seen 1 case break so far. After that, it's always just been, you know, 2 boxes here, 3 boxes there, whatever. Has anybody seen a full case break besides what you're watching right now? And if so, was there an extra wardrobe in that as well? And it's just like I said, it's just a base wardrobe, but still, you know, hey, anything extra is always a bonus. It just keeps making those last packs or picks, excuse me, that much better. Alright, the time has come. The last 3 packs. No, not that one. Alright, which one has the autograph in it? I'll go with this. I'll go with not this one. Printing plate. So we got 2 printing plates. And there's our autograph. Okay, so we'll start with our extra relics. So we got another cat. And we got Helen Slater. Our printing plate is a black artifact of Kal-El's blanket. And to go with that funky wardrobe, here is Italia Ricci as Silver Banshee. Okay, I don't think we could have asked for much better out of a case. So, quick recap on this thing. Going to jump over to, so now with the breakdown, how we had it is we had 12 autographs, 12 wardrobes, 1 spot for the foils, 1 spot for all the star powers, 6 spots for base and inserts, without knowing what kind of extras we might have had. So, with that being said, we have 1 for the star power. We got 1 extra autograph, so there should be 13 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 13 autographs, and we got a bunch of extras here. 1, 2, 3, and let me just pull out the numbered ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First, and there should be 1 more down there. Okay, so 1, 2, and separate the duels. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 single non-SP relic wardrobe cards, 1 non-numbered dual, that's 11. Then we got 4 numbered. So we got a Silver Banshee numbered out of 49, so that's 12. A dual of Kara numbered out of 98, so that's 13. We got a single of Kara numbered out of 99, that's 14. And we got this beauty here numbered out of 25, the dual Supergirl costume. So that was what, 15? So 15, 13, 28, 29, 2 printing plates, 31, 32 for the foil, 33 for the reds, plus 6 base and inserts. So that's what, 39? So I would say, since we're way over, that the 2 harder insert sets, the cat quotes and the picture, I forget exactly how they called it, key art puzzle, probably just put those into, what we'll do is the 1 full set we get, which we should, we'll put that in with Mini Master 1. Plates are 2 separate spots, and then whatever extras, if there are any, I guess we'll put with Mini Master 2, or if it's only like 1 extra, I won't, it's not even worth it to put them in there. I'll see when I sort it all out what I got. So I'd say that was pretty awesome. Thanks for watching. I got to go get to my drafts because people are chomping at the bit with that. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next break. And let's stop then. Don't forget to check out my other breaks, especially that X-Files one. That's a monster. 18 cases with all incentives.